Okay, so the A's, you're up. Come up to the microphone, please. You'll have 1 minute. Yep. And be sure, okay, listen, this is important. Be sure that you start off. Quiet, please. Hello. Right. Be sure that you start your pitch with your name, your team name, and what words you chose. Okay? And Dinesh over here is going to be keeping time. Beautiful green and gold. I love it. So mine's in black and white. But Dinesh, yours is in green and gold. And so just keep your eye on the timer because you will be clapped off at 1 minute. Here we go.
Hi everyone, my name's Carl, Carl Bright on Twitter. We were Team AB, otherwise known as Procreate, and our two words were gamification and family. We've noticed a split in today's society where kids are spending too much time on the console, the parents don't understand what games they're playing, and there's a real split there in the family. So we want to bring them together by creating a platform that allows you to interact with your kids to, be comfortable with your parents and really create and enjoy each other's, company. So it'll be mentally and physically stimulating for both sides of it. You can interact with Facebook, share that content. It doesn't matter where you are. You can have family members across the other side of the world, get them involved, bring the family together because let's face it, a family that plays together stays together.
Now, we're going to be doing our proper 1 minute pitches later, but I just want to say that it has happened before at startup weekends that ideas that people have come up with now have been ideas that have later been pitched and gone ahead during the weekend. So, it does work out that way. Okay, the next team, please come up to the microphone.
Hi everyone, my name's Evan Cunningham Dunlop. I'm the tall guy in the room. You'll probably recognise me around the other place. We're at Team CD. I think our name was Team CD as well. Our words are virtual terrorist. Virtual terrorist is an online marketplace for the world's best hackers. We use ego to drive them to our place where you can bid what you want to attract the world's best hackers to try and hack into your systems in a safe environment. If no one hacks in, you don't pay. You set the price, we take a commission, and at the end of the day whether or not your system is safe or whether or not it can be hacked into. Virtual terrorist, it's like freelancers for hackers.
The other CDs? Come on up, please. Let's try to keep this moving. We've got lots of people to get through.
Yep, thank you. Hello, my name is Colin. I'm Irish, so don't let me put you off. Our two words were crowdsourcing and high speed. So our idea was basically to create a network, a mesh of cars. I'm sure you all came here tonight and noticed a lot of congestion on the road, and of course the Volvo drivers. So what we've done, we've created a mesh of kind of amphibious vehicles that will be able to drive anywhere. Doesn't matter what you do, whether you've been out all night, whether you've been tired, had too much coffee. So the idea is all these cars will talk. They will keep speeds down. They will cut down on the usage of roads, traffic lights. It'll save money for the government. We'll have wireless networks everywhere, which means the NBN, we can save that $50 billion, whatever that inflated amount keeps going up. It's going to be high speed. It's going to be the future. And just one thing to remember, if you're going to drink and drive, drink, let the car drive. Thank you.
Hello, my name's Mal. Our words were pivot and, no, not pivot, sorry, were sentiment and cloud. And our app was basically an app that would measure the mood of a crowd at, say, a football game, a sporting match, or perhaps the political rally. And we'd see the kind of benefit of this is it would help, I guess in sporting terms, it would help with bookmakers set odds when it comes to gambling. And also for those looking for feedback when they're also as a public speaking tool for those looking for feedback when they're giving a presentation, so they can rate their feedback. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kate. Our words were crowdsourced and power, and our company name is Crowdfinder. And the basic idea behind the company is that for most events, the main thing is getting the first few people there. So what we're going to do is build a website which matches your interests to events, and based on that gives you free entry to certain events where you should be relevant. So you get a base level of attendees and therefore can pay, well, attract top dollar for the other attendees, seeing there's already a base level of attendance. And that's essentially it.
So we're Team Hijack, and our two words are upside down sellers. And the business is a play on the word sellers, as in wine cellars, but also selling. And the concept of, the problem is that wineries that have excess wine, whether it be they need to fire sale it for coming up on a use by date, or they have an excess of stock that hasn't been sold, they need to dump it. So the solution is a wine sales site where over one day, wine sellers can put their excess cases up for auction, and for every bidder that bids on the wine, the sale price comes down. So for example, the price might start at $10 a bottle, and then at 100 bidders it goes down to $9, and then over 200 it goes down to $8, and people can actually see this, and it's available for business to business and also for retail. That's it.
Hey everyone, my name's James. Everyone calls me Mitch, so Mitch. And our words are Web 4.0 and mass customization. Okay, everyone knows what Web 2.0 is. We're turning it on its head. We're making Web 4.0, okay? Now with this software that we've developed, it's completely open source. Everyone hates typing. I mean, it hasn't changed in 40 years. We're going to upload programs that have been developed by developers and put them straight in your head. So the next time you log into Facebook, it comes right in your eyes. Advertising platform, you got it. You put that right in the people's faces. It's coming across their eyes. They can't get away from it. Perfect. Cash money. That's what we're here to do. We haven't got a name for our company yet, but we're having a competition. So if anyone can think of a name, go Web 4.0.
Good evening, my name's Nick, and our two words were emotion and weather. So our company name is Happy Rain. Now what we're looking at, typically every day everyone checks the weather. It's boring. What we want to do is look at you look at the weather, and instead of a rainy day, you see an emotion. Is it happy? Is it sad? And previously what you do is you go into the app and you program, it's raining, I'm a happy kind of guy when it's raining. Is it sunny? I'm a developer, I like staying inside. Now, what we want to do is we're going to it's going to be a free version, and then on top of it, what we're going to build is this augmented reality layer, where if you are a rainy kind of guy and it's sunny, no problem, hold your phone up, suddenly the sunny day becomes rainy, you're a happy kind of guy. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, my name's John. First question I want to ask you all is, who wants to be fit? Oh, thank goodness for that. I think we almost blew our marketing. There's no market for us. Anyway, we're called Heartburn. So and our two words were, one was heartburn and one was photographic. So the idea is that you all want to get fit. You're probably all wasting huge amounts of money going to the gym. You probably all give up within a couple of months and don't achieve what you want to achieve. So what we're proposing is that you actually have kind of before and after and progress shots. So take photos of yourself as you're going through your fitness regime. We can actually give you a kind of before and after and how you're progressing. We'll use your weight, your height to measure what your sort of body shape you should be, and therefore you can compare yourself with a target where you want to get to. We're going to sell the app. We're going to sell sponsorship to people like The Biggest Loser, and we're going to make lots of money. And we have a personal fitness trainer in our team, so we have the expertise in our team to deliver this. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Kelvin, and our company and our product and our words are called Nanoscale Arduino. Imagine an app for cancer. How? Well, Nanoscale Arduino bots you inject into yourself, and it runs in your body, and if there's an app for diabetes or your weekend STD, You just download it. Instant cure. The market, huge. Billions, trillions. After all, everyone, your body is a temple.
Hi there, I'm Kevin, Team RS, and our two words were Zuck and workmates. So who here has used outsourcers, freelancers overseas? Hands up. Yep, it's getting pretty expensive nowadays. So what we're going to do is turn the world of outsourcing on its head, and there's a big untapped pool of labour called the US, whose economy is screwed. So we can get them for no money at all. So in terms of the solution, we've got a big pool, about 300 million people, 350 million people. And through our friend Zuck, we've got a good channel of distribution. He's got about 800 million buddies, so we're going to tap that market, but particularly in the US. We've got a bunch of other services as well we're wrapping around it. So if you get called up by a US teleworker and you're in India and you can't understand them, we can get some Indian speakers in America. So we're kind of covering off the angles. Take a commission. In terms of competition, all the other models are set up the other way. They're big pools of labour in supposedly cheap markets that aren't cheap anymore. We're going to be the ones cornering the US market and outsource to the world. Thanks very much.
Hi, I'm Richie. I'm from Team T through Z. We got consumers and paperless. We've pretty much ignored consumers, actually, but we are really concerned that that a tradition's been lost, that kids aren't doing things that they used to do anymore, namely passing notes in class. And that's because they're too busy playing with their iPhones and their iPods and so on. So we're going to put that back onto the iPod, so you can write a note with our app and you can pass it off to somebody and they can screw it up and throw it or show it to your girlfriend or the girl that you were hoping to get introduced to. And that's it. Thank you.
My name's James, and our team and also our web service name is TestTube. Scientists, lovers. The scientific community is famously disjointed. I can actually tell you, as someone involved in university research, it's hard enough to build collaborations with people in the office next to you, let alone in other faculties, let alone other universities in your country or around the world. We want to create effectively a dating service for scientists. Not real dating, although, you know, whatever floats the boat, you know, that could happen. But what this is about is allowing researchers and scientists to find other people with similar research subjects, interests, and professional skills. So they can plug in keywords related to their research. It might be, they might work in coronary heart disease for Indigenous people, for example. So they plug it in and they find other people with similar fields. Now, we've got this great idea for a user interface. It looks like a periodic table with color coding determining the level of connection and crossover with you. Thank you.
Right, well, hopefully you get a flavor of what Startup Weekend is all about. It's about that rapid fire, intense ideation, making stuff happen really quickly. So where's the AWS guy? Oh, right, there you are. So, sorry, I forgot your name. James. James is here. James is here from Amazon, and Amazon. Yes. Amazon Web Services, and he is going to give a T-shirt away to the team he thought gave the best pitch.
I found that really difficult because I found all of them actually quite interesting. But the one for dating for scientists actually made me laugh the most. So I'd like to give the this T-shirt away to who is the gentleman who is the dating for scientists. Come on.
So if you like what's going on here, I urge you to tweet about it. The hashtag we're using is SWPerth. And I'd also like to add that we are live streaming the event. And you can look at Twitter under that hashtag if you'd like the URL to let your friends know that they can watch what's going on right now. I guess Big Brother is watching you, though, so let's keep the standard of behavior up really well, people, because it is being live streamed to the entire world.